Hello, my name is Lano, and you're watching Lano's Corner, and today I'm going to be rating some anime. I wanted to go through a top 100 list and just kind of talk about anime, but it ended up being sort of a weird experience. Like, I know that I tend to like a lot of obscure stuff, and so there was a lot of stuff that I love that wasn't on the list that I kind of expected not to be there, but there was also stuff that I feel like should have been. So this is actually 110 anime, and I used the My Anime list to get there, and I pulled out some stuff that I just really love and wanted to put on there because this is my video and I make the rules. Also, I'm kind of going with my experience of the anime as a whole. So that also includes the manga. It's like my experience with the franchise, basically. There are no sequel series, so it just includes the entire thing if it's on there, and also no movies because, you know, movies are movies, shows are shows, those are different things. These are all shows. But that's all that I have to say about it, so let's get started. As you can see, my categories are anime I adore that wasn't in the top 100, anime that I love, pretty good, could take it or leave it, no, plan to watch it, straight up don't care, which means I either don't know about it or have absolutely no intention of watching it for reasons that are basically apathetic, and seething hatred. So let's get into this. So this one, we're starting off with some donghua. What is this? This is like Duo Continent. I'm gonna apologize if I get any of these wrong, because like, if these have titles, some of them don't even have titles. If these have titles, a lot of them are in Japanese or Chinese, and just like, I don't know all of these off the top of my head, but I tried. I watched one episode of that and really did not like it. Given, I love. I thought that was really cute. Vinland Saga, look, I feel like I might even like this one, but I just, maybe someday. This one is not my thing. I don't like, we'll just say I don't care about that. Natsume's Book of Friends, I don't care. Evangelion, I don't care. Don't at me, I don't want to hear it. JJK was pretty good. Man, I had so much fun with that. And then, like, the one arc was so poorly written and poorly handled that I'm just like, you shouldn't have even bothered putting it in there. And then it was fine again. So it's like, it's okay. It's fine. Tianguan Sifu, of course, I love it. I actually like the donghua. Like, a lot of people really like the comic because Star Emperor is doing the art. And, of course, it's, like, gorgeous. But I actually like the donghua better. I like the book Best of All, of course. This is, what is this? This is like Bakaramon or, I know what this is. I think my roommate watched it, but I did not watch it. Yu Yu Hakusho, classic childhood anime. So this one's No No Biori. Yeah, my roommate watched that too. 2-Year Eternity has been on my list to watch since I first saw the teaser trailer, but I haven't gotten there yet. Oh, Nana. I remember when this was everywhere, but I never watched it or read it. Odd Taxi, sure, maybe I'll watch that someday. Kenshin, we love. I watched that also as a kid, and I came back and watched it again like 3 years ago, and I remembered like I had liked it a lot, but I didn't remember just how like actually good it is, especially in the way that it uses color and animation. We won't talk about the third season, but the first 2 seasons are really good. I hate this show. I hate that show so much. Tokyo Revengers is the best Japanese anime that I have seen this year, hands down. Oh, and Link Click is the best Chinese donghua that I've seen this year, hands down. I don't know what this is. I do not like modern isekais. When I was a kid, isekais used to be for girls, and it was like, you know, a girl would go to another world and she would be a magical knight or a princess, or she had some kind of destiny, and like that I still love. But the modern, like, for boys, all exactly the same, stupid, ecchi crap, no, I don't like it. Legend of the Galactic Heroes, considering how obsessed I am with Arslan Senki, I really should watch that at some point because it's the same guy. But Kano is a classic. Okay, this was like one of the Monogataris. I have no idea what's going on. Are those all connected? Are they different? I don't know. I only included this one. I'm not going to watch any of them. That's the most I'm going to say about it. This one I don't know, but I feel like I do like a lot of the really old ones that are based on like classic literature, so and the or ones that have that vibe. So I might like actually check that one out. Berserk is fine. I was watching it before we moved, and then like we moved and I got distracted and I never went back to it, so it's like, it's all right. Monster, again, this is another one I remember being everywhere. Like, I even read an article in a magazine, like a Real Person magazine or a newspaper or something about this when it was, like, coming out. It was huge. And you know what? Like, I probably would like it, honestly, but I'm just, nah, I got other stuff to watch. Bebop, of course. I don't know what this is. Hellsing, I love. Oh, Mononoke's been on my list to watch for years. I haven't gotten there. Man, I should have just made a category for sports anime. I don't like it. I don't care. I liked Prince of Tennis. But, like, I'm much more likely to dislike a sports anime than I am to like it. This is, what, Nichijou? Maybe someday. No. I know this is good and it's a classic, but like I got so much other stuff to watch. We have a whiteboard in our living room. It's got like 60 series on it, different anime and stuff, and that's not even all the ones we're planning on watching. So like, if it's not there, I don't have time for it. I don't know what this is. This is the first one that I put on here. This is Papua Island, which is one of my favorite animes. This is actually from the first for Papua Island because there's two. But the one for the show that I actually own and have watched 12 times or whatever, and can quote from memory, like the image was just not the same size as the other ones, so I got this one. But anyway, if you like wacky anime, Papua is always a good time. Hunter x Hunter, pretty good. We like that. I'm not putting these in order like within the individual rows. That's too much effort for me. Chihayafuru, yes. This is that sci-fi one that everybody talks about, but I don't like sci-fi for the most part, so don't know what that is. Kingdom is one of those ones that like, honestly, I should watch this. I would probably love that. JoJo is fine. I watch it with my roommate. Without him, though, I'm just kind of like, Psycho-Pass was pretty good. Yeah, I don't tolerate fascism. So, Yu-Gi-Oh! This should have been on there. Why was Yu-Gi-Oh! Not on there? I love Yu-Gi-Oh! What is this? That's that, like, rom-com, whatever. Nah. Katanagatari, excellent. Absolutely beautiful. So weird. We love it. We own that one, actually. I own a lot of anime that I love. I like to own things. I don't know what this is. What is this? Should I have had these, like... These are so small. Oh, Ghost in the Shell. Okay, no. Don't like that. 12 Kingdoms is my favorite anime of all time. I had to include it. It was actually, like, I expected it to be fairly low, but it was actually only, like, 450 something. So that was surprising. Gurren Lagann. Who doesn't love that? I have some thoughts about this because the magical girl genre is very important to me. Like, I've always watched a lot more shonen, but I love magical girls, and I hate Madoka so much for what it stands for and the message it puts forward, and also the bullshit that has come since that is ruining a genre. Like, magical girls are already subversive. Making magical girl shows like everything else, having a magical girl show where the whole message is girls wanting things is inherently evil and will doom the world is not subversive. It's making magical girls exactly like everything else. So yeah, I hate Madoka so much, and I could do an entire video essay about why, but I'm just gonna leave it because, like, it's genuinely unpleasant to talk about. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Rosa Versailles. I love Rosa Versailles, but I hate Andre, and I can't bear to see them hook up, which I know they're going to, so I've only ever watched the first half. I've seen the musical, though, and I know what happens and everything. It's beautiful, and I love it, but, man, I can't bear it. Nope. Spice and Wolf was pretty cute. Don't know what that is. Not really my thing. How come Fate Stay Night was on here, but Fate Zero wasn't, when Fate Zero is, like, objectively better in every way? Like, I like Fate Stay Night because it has Kahalan, who's one of my favorite mythological heroes. Actually, he is my favorite mythological hero, and so, you know, I enjoy seeing him and stuff, but Fate Zero is just, like, way better, actually, as a story. I've heard really good things about this, but it sounds really depressing. I don't know what that is. Parasite. There's not a lot of stuff that bothers me, but body horror, I really can't. I really can't handle it. So Steins Gate, I don't care about. Oh, One Piece. Man, I watched this premiere on television, and my roommate, because we grew up as neighbors, and we got permission to stay up late on Saturday night, and every Saturday he would come over to my house and we would go in the basement and watch One Piece. So we used to love it, but now it's like, God, the author is such a misogynist, and, like, just R.I.P. I used to love it so much as a kid, but Gintama's fine. Seraph of the End, I was looking at tier lists to do because I didn't want to do the work of actually putting one together, and then I ended up doing it anyway. And Seraph of the End was on all of them, so I was really surprised that it wasn't actually, like, in the top 100 anime, but I really like it, so I went ahead and included it also. I really want to read the manga for that one, but I loved the anime. I watched that so fast. Arslan Senki, I am obsessed with, so I had to include that one. Mushishi, very good. I've loved that for a long time. That has the best soundtrack. When I used to, like, write with music in the background, which I can't do now because I have to use a transcription program, but, like, I always would just put the Mushishi soundtrack on in the background because it's, like, perfect. Don't care. This one, like, I could enjoy this, but did not like that show. Okay, I'll be honest, I've never even seen Haikyuu, but I had a mutual who would not shut up about it for, like, over a year, and so now I just get really irritated about it, and I'm not gonna watch it, and I don't like thinking about it. Hated that show. What is this? I don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Erased? I could be into that. It's not on our list right now, but I might watch it by myself later. ReZero is actually on our list. Like, I know I don't like isekais for the most part, but I do like time travel nonsense, and so I'm willing to try it. But if it's horrible or ecchi or any of that shit, I'm gonna be out right away. Anohana. Don't know what that is. No, just Love Mob. Which is so funny how sometimes, like, One Punch Man, which I hate, and Mob, which I adore, being made by the same person. Like, sometimes certain stories just get you. They just get to you. And Mob is really good. I don't relate to very many anime characters. Like, I don't relate to very many characters in media. There's 4, and I can name them off the top of my head, and Mob is one of them. I relate to him a lot. I don't know what that is. What is this? Oh, Kami-sama Kiss. Yeah, that's on our list. Kind of for old time's sake. No. No Dragon Maid. More sports anime. Made in Abyss was good. Of course, it made me cry. I talked about that in my favorite anime death video. Another one. Land of the Lustrous is so funny to me. Like, for the first 8 volumes of the manga, I could not tell you if I liked it or disliked it. I just kept reading it. I didn't know. And then I decided I actually did like it. It's so weird, though, isn't it? Kira Precure a la Mode is on here because it's my favorite magical girl show. My favorite magical girl anime. I want to make a whole video just about that. I talked about that in my anime death video also. I don't know what that is. Man, Golden Kamuy, I tried. Not the anime. I read so much of the manga, and, like, again, there's a lot of body horror and stuff that it just really gets to me, but I really like the girl. I don't remember what her name is. And I really liked all of the, like, the historical and stuff, like, information. So I read it. I read so many chapters of it, and then when I got to a part on the website that I was reading it, that was just like, yeah, all the links are broken. I'm like, that's that. And I never went back to it. But, like, I did try. If it was just, like, a little bit less body horror and a little bit less of the, like, really gay-coded villains, I probably would have kept going, but as it is. Okay, why was Sailor Moon not in the top 100? Like, that's just one of those things, you know? That's not even with, like, my opinion, but the fact that this was a classic anime which defined anime for so many people, why was it not on there? So I had to include that. No. Again, isekais, not my thing. Oh, Banana Fish. I love, one of my favorite manga. The anime is fine. The manga's better, though. I love it. I talked about this in my other video. I'm still so angry that they didn't animate the epilogue, because the epilogue just makes it so good. And they just didn't include it in the anime. Like, how dare they? Man, you come into my house. Of course I love Modatsushi. The novel is the best version, and then I think the Untamed is better than the Donghua too. But I still like the Donghua. I still think it's a lot of fun. Another sports one. Oh man, Code Geass. I've watched this so many times. I love it. Okay, because these are right next to each other, my theory is that Code Geass is Death Note, but for the girls and the gays. And also it's better. I watched Death Note when I was younger, and I even went, because they had the original, like, I think 3 movies, live action movies that came out. I saw them in theaters, so don't at me. Death Note is fine. Code Geass is better. Yeah. Scissor 7. I feel like I should watch it, because it was one of the first Donghua that was released in the West, and, like, maybe I will, but I don't actually know anything about it. So for now, I'm going to put it there. Clowned. Okay. This could be the best anime in the world, but it's so hideous to look at that I'm never going to watch it. Violet is pretty good. It made me cry, so there's that. Time to make some people really mad. I really, really hate Full Metal Alchemist. Not this level of hatred, but, okay, I used to hate it for the same reason that I hate Escaflowne, which is the fact that that is not what alchemy is. Like, alchemy is a real thing. Tarot cards are also a real thing, Escaflowne. And from what I've seen of Full Metal Alchemist, it is actually, like, good. It's decent. But I still don't like it. It's not for me. Also, I'm so mad about the fact that it's called Full Metal Alchemist, and he's only partially metal. Alphonse is fully metal. He's not the Full Metal Alchemist. My roommate tells me it's because Alphonse is not a state licensed alchemist. I don't care about that. That's just another stupid thing for me to be mad about. But yeah, I know it's like everybody's favorite anime of all time, and I don't like it. So, Promised Neverland was okay. I watched the first season was like legitimately pretty good. We watched that, but it's just kind of, it's like really basic as far as horror anime goes. Like we saw the whole thing coming, and it was fun, but nothing to write home about. Fruba, man, I read it. I read the manga when I was little, and I liked it when I was little, but I just like really outgrew it and don't like it now. Nope, I don't know what that is. Demon Slayer is, of course, excellent. We all know it's like one of the best manga. Like, look, I've got manga that I love, but Demon Slayer is really good, and the anime, from what I've seen, is also very fun. Okay, here's another one. Why the hell was Naruto not on, like, why was it not in the top 100 list? Come on. It should have been. I guess I need to put that up here because I added it myself. But this is where it goes. Most of the stuff would be in here, in these two. Okay, other than Naruto, everything that goes up here would be in the love it category. Trigun is another one that just like, it should have been. This is one of like, people still talk about Cowboy Bebop, but nobody talks about Trigun. And like, hello? Anyway, I love Trigun. And Soul Eater. I was really surprised that Soul Eater wasn't on there, considering that it is, you know, just like a really good a really good anime that everybody loves. So yeah, here's my ranking of my anime list, top 100 anime plus 10 editions by me, yours truly. It is 10, right? Can I count? Yeah, I think it's 10. I think it would be funny. So many of them ended up down here because there's so much sports anime and other stuff. Maybe at some point I'll do a list of like my top 100 anime because I've watched some stuff, you guys. But yeah, for now I'm gonna leave that. This was just kind of a fun little video that I thought I could do pretty quickly and would be entertaining. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Anyway, until next time, this is Lano signing off. Thank you for listening.